Yes,
So,
it was. But incredible achievement. And now that you're on the other side, two questions kind of looking forward, right? What are the early things? Maybe it's too early still, but what are you hearing from your sales teams, customers? I know there's a big press release that you guys put out about this. Are you seeing early, green shoots of like, hey, this is really helping us on the trust side with our brand, with trust, with customers, all that stuff? And, curious early thoughts on that.
Yeah, definitely. I think it's early days, definitely, 100%. But I'd go even a step further and go a step back into the past, right? When we were doing the initiatives of actually working with you to get the documentation, people were a little bit resistant because no one wants to document. But what they started realizing, what the developers started realizing with this help paper, this is the documentation that our clients really need from us. Really, they want to see our impact assessments. They want to see your use cases split in the way you do. So already then it's helped the sales process along. So already there we've seen it. So now that we have kind of the certificate linked with all the good it's just going to go a lot much easier for sure. And I think trust is trust, right? So when we start working with vendors and partners who actually have that certification, we now know what they went through too. So we can actually say, hey, give me all this types of documentation, because that's what we expect of ourselves. So yeah, looking forward to the stats though.
Yeah, absolutely. But I like your call out there, right? So their certificate is one thing, and like, of course, that's going to play a role. But it's even along the way, the process of governance and the development of the governance had tangible outputs, artifacts, documentation, transparency, all these things that you're able to even use to reduce frictions in the sales cycle. So I love that point. I want to reemphasize that, because the certificate's great, et cetera, but there's an actual like process, policies, procedures, documentation, transparency that really gets at the gut of building the trust here, that goes beyond the certificate, right? And that's really the important point. So I like that. Sorry, you were going to say something?
No, I was going to say it kind of leans towards having a management system, right? It's almost like, of course, the AI management system is a thing. It's your tool of getting there. But whether it's certified or not, it will help you. Right. It will help you move forward. It will help you detect. It will help you do all this stuff. And I think that's kind of what you're seeing, is that even if you start doing some of the good stuff, you can see the benefits.
And that's what people care about. They want to know that you've thought about this. They want to know you have a process in place, that you have a procedures in place. You have ways to remediate if something goes wrong. They want to know that you have these systems in place and that you're thoughtful about it and you've thought about it, right? And that you're ahead of them in terms of thinking about this stuff. Yeah. The certificate at the end of the day is nice and it really conveys that, but it's really, I want to know you have a thoughtful process in place. And you think about that for any other thing that's high risk, right? You want to know that person is on top of this stuff. And that's what the AI management system really gets at.
Yeah. And it's really ever changing, isn't it? I mean, look at the technology that's coming out now just in the last few weeks. It's you just have to watch these things. And I think if you have that guidance and guardrails in place, then there's going to be a lot of technology, a lot of AI technology, a lot of movement in the space. But as long as your guardrails are kind of set, then your management system itself can definitely deal with a lot. And looking forward to kind of enabling the FairNow platform to extend even more. Because at the moment, we obviously have this base, but our going forward plan is actually to look at, okay, let's open it up. Let's look at the recommendations and add these extra things and then see where our gaps are. And that's going to be an interesting journey also to prove to clients that, hey, we meet every single requirement there is that you can think of, using the tools that's available to us, for sure.
Last question before I let you go. And look, I know we're going to continue to work with you guys. We have a bunch of automations kind of rolling out soon. As you continue to maintain and improve your own AIMS system program, how are you going to continue to work with us? What are the things you're excited about in terms of working with us on this journey?
Yeah, I think, I don't want to burst anybody's bubble here. So, but I'm really looking forward to where the tool is going. I can see it's just going to help us in so many ways, because I think governance takes time. And that's the thing. You have limited amount of resource that everybody wants to do it right. And if they take one system and harbor that point for too long, then we're just going to spin our wheels. So looking forward to kind of that time saving, looking forward to how the tool can kind of help me save my team a little bit of time, and just get to that level of compliance where we really feel that we're doing enough. And that's going to be a an exciting time for us for sure.
Yeah.
But looking forward to it. Guru,
Awesome. Well, look, you've been an excellent partner. We're excited to continue to work with you on this journey. Again, thanks so much for your time, Vanji. It was a pleasure catching up with you today.